Have you ever installed a stationary drapery panel and you wanted it to be stacked back to show more fullness, but it won't stay in place? I've got a great solution for you from Vako. This is a glider twist stop. And it's a stop that you can install in your rod after your rod is installed with the finials on. So I'm going to use this to control the pleats on the drapery. So I'm going to move the drapery over where I want it to be. Take off this carrier and put in this twist stop. And then my drapery is going to stay in the position that I want it to be. If you don't want to remove this extra glider, just hide it behind the drapery. To make a completely stationary drapery, I'm going to use the same stops, but I'm going to put them fixed at the spacing for my spaces between the pleats. If you wanted your pleats to stack back closer, you could do that too. So I can move them over to have a little bit closer together. So I'm going to measure now and make them 2.5. So these are really versatile and so easy to adjust on site. And when you first get these twist carriers, they're going to be really, really tight. So I do recommend that you use a pair of pliers or something and twist them a couple times before you get on your ladder and start putting them in on site. But you can set all of these pins in the hardware before you put it up on the wall. And then if you need to move them, it's easy to do. So this will give me a stationary drapery with no spring back, stack back to the size I want it to be. And let me just make it a tighter stack back by just moving them closer together. So this is really nice if you have a side of a door or something where you're trying to get really good fixed spacing so the drapery will stay in place. And let's make it tighter. There's so many options with this really nice twist carrier that is also a stop and stays in place. Perfect for stationary drapery panels. These twist stops come in white, black, and gray, and they are made to fit both the decorative track and the utility tracks from Vako.